Hi guys, welcome back to the Guitar Bay. What we're drinking today, mate?
Who are you, man?
I'm Danny.
I'm Takis. Thank you. Forget the basics, the housekeeping for some reason. What are we drinking today, mate? That's the question. Today we're drinking something called the Godfather, which is equal part Scotch, single malt, preferably, equal part Amaretto.
What's
and we like
smoky?
both
Smoky
of those
one.
things. It's a smoky. I found this recently in a whiskey shop downtown in Düsseldorf. I haven't tried yet. Scarabus from Islay. Is that what you call the place?
Yeah,
You would know, I guess.
I hope so.
Islay, it's not a super expensive one. It's in the Talisker range of the 40
It's nice
bucks.
though. We'll have to try it pure later without Amaretto, but
Oh, that is good. Another dangerous drink that goes down very quickly on a Sunday afternoon.
Sunday afternoon is a good day for another guitar.
It is, yes,
What
and
have
it's
you got
my
for me?
turn, and I've got a guitar for you. And you were close to it so much yesterday.
True,
We went to the
true.
music store yesterday.
Yeah.
There will be an episode coming up. The big one in Cologne, that is, the big music store. Might be the biggest outlet or music retail store in Europe, I've read once. Anyway, that's more in another episode.
You got a guitar fixed there.
That's right. The guitar belongs to a colleague of mine, and he was kind enough to give it to me for a Bay episode, so it's not for sale. I had it with me in the case, so I went to the Gitarrenwerkstatt, to the workshop part of the store, and then handed the guitar to the gentleman there, and they got it fixed in half an hour.
So I hope you've got something a bit better this time.
I believe I do. I mean, this is the guitar. You went straight for it.
What
because
sort
you know
of, what land are we
You know the
talking here?
case. Well, that is the thing. We're talking a bit more high-end stuff. We are in the United States.
We're in the States.
We're in the States. We're an American guitar, which is not very often the case in the Bay. This is an 87 guitar that he bought in 1989 when he was in his early teens.
Wow, cool. So it's somewhat vintage. So it's over
It is at this
30 years
point.
old.
Yeah,
then.
that's right.
So it's like, is that another Telecaster?
Well, you said you know me, and it could be a Telecaster. I mean, it could have been a Gibson too, because it's not my guitar. I didn't buy it. It was just given to me.
Oh, it's that kind of Pelham blue.
It's
kind
the Pelham blue
Is
thing.
that color?
I
Oh my
think
god,
so.
yeah. Oof, it's got some weight. Nice.
It's got some neck as well.
Oof, yeah.
And it's fairly unplayed. I mean, the guy had he told me he had a
Cool.
school band when he was in his early teens, and then he just stopped playing, and the guitar went in the case, and since
Oh,
then
wow. Awesome.
hasn't seen the sun.
It reminds me of the Korean Squire we had. It has the same sort of E number, same decal,
And the same thick neck.
thick neck.
Yeah.
Feels really nice. Cool little logo here. That's nice with the Hendrix.
Yeah. And something I learned yesterday, I don't know if it's true, but I was told at the music store that if it's an 80s made in USA Fender, it's not really made in USA, it's licensed to be made in Japan, and then the made in USA
Oh
stamp.
wow. So
that's
it
what
would
the
have
guy
actually
said.
been made in
The guy
Japan.
said this guitar is most likely made in Japan, or maybe the neck is made in the US, and only the neck, but the assembly and the whole thing is made in Japan. And that's what happens with mid to late 80s Fenders. He said there are no real made in USA late 80s Fenders. And he seemed to be very adamant about it. So I have to go with it. I have to take it face value.
already rings like
Yeah, you can feel the quality.
crazy. And it's new strings, I imagine, as well.
I put new strings today morning.
Nines?
Tens. Because I didn't have any
They
nines.
feel great. And it's a 2-point tremolo, which is quite,
Correct.
it's not so rare for a American-made.
But spoiler, the guy didn't have the whammy bar.
Okay,
So I think
right.
we're going to just non-wham it today, just leave it like that. The problem with it was that the bridge pickup was extremely silent, more so than, things are in regular circumstances, because the bridge pickup in a Strat can be quite thin and scratchy and not, full-bodied, but there was something wrong with it, and the guys just, apparently they just checked for cold.
It's got a few dings
contacts and
few dings and dongs along the way as well, which is nice, which I like.
a tiny bit though.
Got
It's
a
fairly
string
unplayed.
tree
Here, there's a bit one here.
There's a string tree move.
Yeah, it seems like he removed the string tree, or he took the string tree and put it in a different place, because maybe he was struggling with the low strings. Who
And he
knows?
wants to sell it, or?
No, I don't think so.
No?
I think he's just he's a Bay watcher. He's a fan of the Bay and a good colleague of mine. Jan, if you're watching, thank you so much for the guitar.
Very, very nice.
Here's your baby.
Very nice.
It's a 1987 Fender, made in USA, but probably in Japan, Strat, with a thick neck. It's got a 9.5 radius, stock pickups. I don't really know exactly what era or what specifics one can find for these pickups, but they're Fender stock pickups.
It's got mojo. It's got mojo for
does,
sure.
It does, and I think it's time to plug it in.
All right, give it a whack. Got that piano like. Just an amazing Strat. It's time to go Marshall in the box, I think. You know, the old. Yeah, wonderful Strat.
Neck. They're round pickups. They're quite. I mean, look, listen to the neck. It's fat. It doesn't have this mid nose that sometimes they do have. But this amp is, you know, always improved with a bit of
Course.
boost. Yeah. And the boost I've been playing all this time now, you know it. Royal Blue. retains its character with the volume rolled off. And yeah, it's a bit thick. The neck,
Yeah,
it's a bit too much.
I was battling initially
There's
too,
battling,
like the
there's
wideness.
digging. So you know what I like with Strats? Another unexpected minor. Let's not open that book. Yeah, that was it. A 1987 made in US Fender Strat. Thank you, Jan, for
Thanks, Jan.
borrowing this guitar.
If you ever want
For
to sell
lending
it,
this
Jan,
guitar. For letting me borrow the guitar. Sorry,
if
go
he
ahead.
ever wants to sell it, let us know and we'll get rid of it for him.
I doubt it. It's like his first guitar.
Okay.
Bought by his grandma when he was, I don't know,
Oh,
12 himself. And it's a great guitar. I mean, you're quite lucky to get a US made Strat when you're 12.
I've heard the prices are going up on these as well, the late 80s, early 90s. Because it's crazy to think that they're 30 years old now.
And this one is in fantastic nick, and I just had it yesterday at the music store, and a gentleman at the workshop fixed the faulty bridge pickup. And yeah, that was it.
Yeah. On to the next one. What's the
We got a
band with
final segment. Favorite band beginning with G is our letter today. Hence our drink. The Governor? The Godfather. No Governor. The Godfather. Sorry.
Cheers. I think you know what mine is.
Man, okay, okay. Yes, I know
Simple.
what yours is because I know you. I know what music you like. I know you're a huge Slash
Yes,
fanboy. So I'm gonna go Guns N' Roses to guess yours.
of course. But not the new rekindled. I mean, fair play to them. They're probably making millions and millions, but it's just not the same.
87.93. That's
Yeah,
the era.
and it's
right?
a golden era
Appetite,
of.
Use Your Illusion, Use Your Illusion. That's it. 3 albums.
I think Slash has still got it. He still got what he had back then.
Some of the Snakepit stuff's quite good, actually.
Axl not so much. You know, they're missing Steve Adler on the drums. He was a classic rock drummer, you know. But
what's the current lineup? Is he straddling on the guitars?
No, I think sometimes he appears, but they've got Richard Fortes.
So
amazing guitar player. Yeah, completely new guitar player. And they've got Slash, then they've got Duff and Axl. They're the originals.
So Duff is there, Slash is there. I remember Matt Sorum on the drums.
Yeah, he was the second drummer after Steve.
I see.
Yeah, and then he got chucked out for being too much of a drug, Steve. Just ironic coming from a band full of heroin addicts, probably. But I think he was extreme, and he still plays. He plays in a new band, actually. I've seen them. They're so good. They play all the guns and stuff, and it's so good. And you, with G?
I think you're not going to guess it, but you see the octopus up there?
Yeah.
This is the cover of Gentle Giant's Octopus. When I was in my early 20s and I was exploring everything that people would call prog rock because I liked it, it gave me an inflated sense of self too, the prog rock, but I genuinely liked it and I still do. Yes, King Crimson. I was crazy about Opeth, still am, Stephen Wilson, Porcupine Tree. So anything proggy, you know, Emerson, Lake and Palmer, anything proggy was just like the promised land for me. And I remember an interview with a Dream Theater member saying that Gentle Giant is one of the earliest truly progressive bands. So I bought some stuff from them. And if you know what I'm talking about, you know what I'm talking about. Gentle Giant is a one-of-a-kind band. They can be very annoying sometimes because they get very proggy and very, you know, geeky and classical music driven. But Octopus and their live stuff is just mind-blowing. One-of-a-kind band. So many tunes and so many counterpointy progressions and riffs are, you know, in me, and I will never forget them. And every time I grab an instrument, I try to, or every time I write music, I try to imitate that kind of prog feeling that I learned from many bands, but Gentle Giant kind of is an own brand of it. So
cool.
If you don't know Gentle Giant, check them out. They used to be, out of the 5 members, 3 were brothers, the Schumann brothers. At some point, one of them, I think, left. But anything from their Gentle Giant debut all the way up to Freehand, like Just the Same. What an amazing song. Just a, you know, school for prog bands alike. Yeah, Gentle Giant. They're awesome. And it's a GG, so, you know, it's a double trouble, so it's like 2 Gs.
All right, well, cheers to the Gentle Giants out there.
And G's out there.
Thanks everyone for watching. Subscribe, like, and see you next time.
What he said.
Cheerio.